question for today is, somebody asked me this the other day. Will a Jackery run a heated blanket? And I said, yes, if you have a big one like a 500 plus. But I have that little 240 one. And I will say that, first of all, I got wonton and egg drop soup because I'm freezing. And I didn't want to eat anything real heavy. But I figured, oh, they gave me little cracker things that go in there. That was a cool deal. I got those little cracker things. And of course, I got fortune cookie. Kyle, what's up? I'm gonna eat this fresh wonton soup. I've got my chopsticks. Yay. Got some soy sauce. Yay. But I thought if I ate something with hot sauce in it, it would help me stay warm. Eat that and garlic, huh? That would have been a master plan. Thank you for the thumbs up. Anyway, I have that little Jackery that I got on sale at Harbor Freight. Well, actually, it wasn't on sale. They had a sale right after I bought it. That's kind of typical. And I was asked the other day by a boondocker that's here from Michigan. He says he just loves the cold, but then he asked me the other day, can you run an electric blanket on a Jackery? And I said, well, if you have like a 500 plus, and they're about $500. You can get like last year's model brand new. Always you can get that cheaper than the normal price, but you can run an electric blanket for 4 hours on the small Jackery, the 240, like I have, if it's about a 55-watt blanket. Now the trick is to figure out which blanket is a 55 watt. I looked on the Walmart website to see what they have. They have like throw blankets. I don't know, they might have less wattage because it's a throw blanket. And then there's something, if it's carbon fiber heated wires or whatever in it, those are usually a lower wattage. So I don't know, but I figure if I get like a twin size, that it would be a lower wattage than like a king size. I could be wrong. I'll have to read the box. I looked on Walmart's site, looked at the details and specs, and I'm not seeing the wattage usage on it, unfortunately. Man, I wish I could see that so I can get an idea, because there's some that run up to 400 watts on average. So I'll have to see. But I mean, even if I could get a little throw in at 40, 50 watts, I could run it for 4 hours. This week is going to be in the 20s. In the morning at 10, it will be in the 30s. That's right. But I'm going to go to sleep early and try to get up really early so I can try to bypass most of that cold, because the coldest point will be at 10 a.m. But the next, like 4 or 5 days, it's going to be like in the 20s. Charming. Man. If I wasn't working, I would like head south. That's a fact. I was 50 today in Atlanta, Georgia. Really? Well, you were kind of a lucky duck. It was kind of cool today in Florida, but it'll be dropping through the evening. Like, everybody's going crazy, like, oh my God, what are we doing to freeze? I said, it's not freezing till it's 31. When it hits 31, that's when you start worrying. But I learned some interesting things being in the South, especially in Alabama. One of the better things you can do is make sure, like if you have a well or if you just have city water, If you have any exposed pipes outside or spigots, you know the spigot that you screw that 20 tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be charming. Um, or even the the one that you connect the hose to, the hose bib that comes out of the wall. You turn the thing on it to turn the water on. If you take a towel or a shirt or something and tie around that just to keep the cold air off of it, will help you a lot. But any exposed pipes, whatever, outside, you want to, cover up. And that's really, really, really helpful. Even if it's throwing, hefty bags on it and a bunch of old rags, whatever, an old bed cover or something. Anything will insulate it. Hay, whatever you got, will help to insulate, to keep it from freezing and busting, because that's your big problem. Once you break something, unless you have a lot of shut-offs like I had in the Adams house that I put in myself, where I could shut floors and sectors off of the house, at a time, uh, then, you'll have to shut all the power off if you don't have all that. I mean, all the water off if you don't have all that until you get it repaired, because it'll just run, 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 run. Now, if it gets to the point of freezing, 31 degrees and lower, all you gotta do is, go to your faucets inside your house and turn it to a drip. That's all. Yes, it will raise your water and it keeps the water moving in the lines. So hopefully it won't freeze. Sometimes it's just still gonna freeze. Um, we used to take and put antifreeze in the toilet out at the lake house at Lake Eufaula to keep it from freezing when we weren't there. Because it will literally freeze in the loo and bust the toilet and make it run all over the floor when you're not there. Yeah, it can get that cold. Um, and adjusting your temperature, if you have a way to adjust your temperature inside your house, whether you're there or not, that helps a lot. But, if it gets real bad and you lose power or gas, to heat, then you got problems. And you should have a Jackery, a big one. You can use them for your house. They're great. Oh, this one time soup is great. But I'm going to go to Walmart in a minute. Go over there and see if I can find an electric blanket. It says they have 3 left. I don't know. The thing never works right. They might not even have any. A friend of mine, I forget where he said it was, Michigan or something. He said it was, I think it was Montana. One of my good friends works all over the world. And this week I think it's in Montana. He said it was 40, minus 40. Minus 40. Are you kidding? Man, I've been in like minus 10 or something out by Memphis before. That is seriously cold, I gotta tell you. Really seriously cold. Yep. So, what state are you in, and what's your temperature like? We got Kyle's. He's up in Atlanta, and it's bone chilling there. It's going to be real fun, I'm sure, in Atlanta for the next week. I'm in Florida, so it's not quite as bad as Atlanta, but I know Atlanta, Georgia, Arkansas, Nebraska, Jersey, all that's going to be pretty darn cold. Yep, even the Carolinas. I bet the Carolinas will be about 15 degrees. I bet it'd be really interesting. But yeah, I may see if I can run. I hope it's not a waste of money. I may see if I can run an electric blanket for a short bit if I need to. early in the morning. I really don't have the money to be doing that, but let's see, 50 today in Atlanta, 20 tomorrow, charming. People are shopping like there's a hurricane coming here. Well, Walmart's just stayed busy all week. But I think, a lot of it maybe for Christmas shopping. Heck, they're already putting Valentine's stuff up right now. But yeah, if they think it's going to be rough, I mean, I couldn't believe the people I work with today were looking at what to do, you know, uh, in freezing weather. Are you kidding? We're not 2:31 yet, and we won't be tomorrow morning. Now outside, you might have a little wind chill factor with it, but I mean, as far as overall, it's not it's not going to be 31. The coldest it will be tonight will be at 10 a.m. And guess where I would like to be at 10 a.m.? Awake and somewhere warm. And I'm not even going to the gym to take a shower. There's no way. I am not going to freeze. It's not happening. It takes too long for my hair to really seriously dry. And if I use a hair dryer, I'll just fry it. Yep. So, I've been in Florida in 15-degree weather about 5 years ago in Navarre. Yep. 15-degree weather. Mother God, it was cold. I've seen the bridges ice up in Destin and Fort Walton. I've seen snow several times out in Defunct, we call it, Defuniac Springs. Yeah. I used to stay out there. My friends owned a house out there. I used to stay there every time I come in town to work. Oh, they got too much grease in this wonton soup. Damn. I don't like all that oil. They have really good wonton soup in Fort Walton. I think it's called the Gin Gin over there. Something in the Uptown Station. They have the best wonton soup over there. It's dirt cheap. Yeah. This one has pretty good taste, except it's just like it's a lot of oil. So I hope everybody had a great day today. How was your day? Was it a bowl full of cherries and you were in the pits, or how did it go? Did you have some happy things happen to you today? I had a peaceful day at work. I was pretty tired because I worked 2 jobs yesterday. And I just really didn't need to do that, but I did. I shouldn't have worked as late as I did at the other one. But it's all about those Benjamins. Try to get ahead. So, yep. But haven't had any sales on eBay this week either. That's yucky. No internet sales at all. I haven't had time to do whatnot. I've been working so much, but I do need to try to run some auctions soon on there. I've got a lot of subs, which is cool. That helps. You gotta have a lot of subs to sell and whatnot. So, but oil of the soup is hot. Probably because it's got so much oil in it. Whew. It needs more salsa in it. Okay? I already put one of these in. I think I might have to go for another half of that red sauce stuff. I like the other stuff I used to put in my faux soup that I would make at home. I gave my daughter all the magic stuff that went to all that. And so I got no way to keep it all. When I had my other office, I could cook in a crock pot or whatever on occasion over there. They let me do that. It was pretty cool. At my new place, I'm not cooking right now. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. But I'm seriously considering seeing if I could get a small electric blanket and try to survive this weather. Man, I tell you, I need a hotel room. Bad. Really bad. And they're cheap right now. I just can't spend the money. Really, I can't. So I might have to trade it for the heart attack and the cold. I don't know. But, yeah, so there's people out there DoorDash, and I'm seeing them doing it today. They're working it. Got a little bit of low clouds here, so it's not like a sparkling sky, but it's just a little bit. I bet tomorrow will get interesting. You know, it's gonna be tough in the morning, and I have to be at work in the morning. Oh boy, free toy. But it's pretty warm where I work though. So that makes it nice. One job's a little cooler, a stalker job, but the other place is pretty warm. So we'll just see. I don't see Roxanne in here yet. But yeah, I'm gonna run over to the Walmart place and see if I can find some electric blankets that are real low wattage, or at least run it on low, so there's something. You know what I mean? I've got two like 30 and below sleeping bags, and a really good friend of mine has a heavy duty like Arctic sleeping bag that he offered to give me a year ago, and I haven't been over there to go get it. And I really wished I had it. That would have been ideal. But I've got two. I used one on the bottom and one on the top, and a blanket. But I'm gonna tell you, it's been really cold this week. Boondocking in the car. My gosh, it's been cold. But I noticed that uh, um, Sam, the inspirational nomad, he's not doing any more long vlogs. He must have got really aggravated with all the problematic trolls that drop in advertising and stuff, because he used to do, I don't know, 2 hour long vlogs every single day. And now when he does a vlog, it's like a real short vlog. So I don't know. I hope he's not giving up. But he has covered about every subject on the face of this earth. I had told him a while back that his best vlogs were when he does the vlogs about RVs and camper vans and stuff like that. And he really didn't feel like doing those that much. And then he started doing a lot this last year. And if you look at the views, his views are fantastic on those. He needs to be hanging around the RV places and do some more. Doing one live, that would be the thing. Yep. and just tell the place, hey, I'll advertise for you by doing a vlog about your unit. You know, that way they won't get edgy or anything. Right? Maybe you could get one of them to sponsor him one for when he's on the road. We got a nice little house there. It's one of those RV things in a park in mid-Florida. And he got a nice little place over there. After 5 years of being a boondocker, whew, long time. But I'm glad he finally got a spot. And heck, that stuff's worth money. Great investment. Yep. Oh, this soup is warming me up. I've eaten some of it. It's huge. I probably should have got the small. It's a big old plastic thing. They had some tables in there, and at the last second, I say, no, I think I'll eat it inside. And he's like, oh, no, we close soon. Can't do it. I went, oh, no. So they're closing early. They might have had a real slow day today. But some of the best food to get when it's cold is Mexican, Italian, and Oriental. Great food for the cold. I need more of my vitamins, but I'm not driving over to my office. I got some here. The wontons are okay in this. I've had better. But I got the mixture, the egg drop and wonton soup this time. Half and half. I like to mix up the 3 soups if I go to a buffet. The hot, sour soup, and then the egg drop, and then the wonton. I like to mix all 3 together. I guess what I should have done was gone to Walmart first, then order soup. But then, I guess they'd have been closed. I might have missed them. Because Walmart pulls their food kind of like 6 or 7 usually. So I was a little late for that. I was working on my YouTube stuff, but I was researching electric blankets and current they draw and the Jackeries and all that. So I'm happy with my Jackery. I just wish I could have afforded a bigger one. If I could afford a bigger one, I could sell this one to a boondocker friend of mine easy. Very easily. Yep. So it'll be interesting when I go in and research about these electric throw blankets and the electric blankets on the wattage. It'll be very interesting. And if I had the 500 Jackery, you could run that thing 10, 12 hours. Run an electric blanket. I don't have that big one. Maybe Jackery will sponsor me and send me a big one after all the cool YouTube videos I've done for them. Well, this is tasty soup. I miss making my pho soup. Oh, love it. still waiting on a little house deal, but I'm trying to get everything paid and caught up so that I can afford it. I'll be excited if I can get into a place. I'm so tired of boondocking. Ugh. But this one will only be temporary. I won't be moving like a bunch of stuff in there or anything. I'll still have to retain the storages. And then hopefully I can start making some real serious money. I'm already working 7 days a week. But I can get some serious money together. I can get a hotel or something by the week. So I decide when I'm going to move. So rents are starting to kind of go down a little bit. Property is starting to go down a little bit, the prices, if you want to buy. So that's a good thing. Gas is staying low. Right now it's $2.63 a gallon in Destin and like $2.40 a gallon in Fort Walton. So that's good news. Yay. I got 2 thumbs up. Thank you. I almost went to a chicken wing place. I don't even like chicken wings. But I thought if I got some hot ones, then it would help to keep me warm. So I don't know. We'll hope that this soup with a lot of hot sauce in here will be the trick. I'd rather have the little hot sauce with like the little balls in it stuff. That stuff is really good. But this is all they had. Just take what you can get. So, I did not feel like going to my other job tonight. I could have dropped in and picked up some hours. But I didn't get much sleep last night. I was up and down, up and down, up and down. And so that was really bad. I was like, man, I don't even know if I'll make it through the day, which I did. Thank God. I thought I would be really, really tired all day. I made it through, so that was good. That was fantastic for me. But I got full-time hours for this week at one job. And then the other job, I got one shift, but I can pop in when I feel like it if I want. And help them out. It's just depending on how good I feel after the first job. I never worked so hard in my life for pennies. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not ready to go on the open road yet. I gotta do some stuff to my car. So, and Kyle said 20 for tomorrow. 20 degrees tomorrow in Atlanta, Georgia. That's probably in the morning. I got 3 thumbs up. Yay, thank you. You guys rock. Oh, wait, here's some more comments. Check this out. There's Jeffrey. The chat hasn't even moved. How do you like that? Our coolest night will be around 8 on Friday night. Jeffrey Nelson, I got down to negative 14 degrees. Hey, Wayne, what's going on? Paranormal Gaming. Got down to negative 14 degrees. Last night on the Texas Ridge, Idaho. It is 5 degrees right now. Our water has stopped working, Mother of God. We are melting snow for water. Damn it. I'm so sorry. High of 20. Dear God, really, Kyle? A high of 20? Yikes. Oh, man. Friday is supposed to be 13 degrees. Charming, isn't it? And all the tourists coming here are going, wow, so how you like this cold weather? Or what's wrong with Florida? You know, because that's always hot. I'm like, no. You came in winter time. I didn't check the temperature before I decided to come to Florida. Oh my gosh. Anywhere I've traveled to, I always look at the temperature before I go. Always. All year round. Doesn't make a difference. I just want to see. But, yeah. Yes, we do have winter in Florida. And depending on what part of Florida you are, it's just like Alabama or anywhere else. Depending where you're at, it's going to depend on how cold or hot it is. Now, mid-Florida is usually about 15, 20 degrees warmer than upper Florida. And if you go to lower Florida, that's like very tropical. Yeah. But, yep. I got 3 thumbs up. Yay! So, I watched a really funny vlog today with the people from Tampa area over at the Villages. And they had the funniest vlog. It was 2 ladies, and sure as heck, they had to be funny as heck. And they're out of Oklahoma. There's some funny characters in Oklahoma, I gotta tell you. I lived there for a short time, and those people, you just gotta try to keep from laughing all the time because they're real serious. And you just want to crack up. They're so funny. And it was 2 twin ladies. And all the funny things that they did, and just really wild. They were so funny. So if you get a chance to see it, it's Jerry and Linda from the Villages out by Tampa, Florida. It's, what do they call it? The Villages Newcomers, I think is the name of their channel. I've posted one of their vlogs before on my channel. It was really funny. And I did one of, he did an aerial thing in a guy's plane or something, helicopter or plane. And he did a really awesome vlog of an aerial of that area. It was pretty neat. I sponsored that on my channel so that if you guys wanted to see it, it was so well done. It was just incredible. Yep. You guys can't even believe, I can't believe I'm eating all of this. Jeez. I paid $5 for this big thing. It's the large size. I could have got the small. But I ordered the large, which is okay. I think I already ate all the wontons. I think they're all gone. So I got wonton scrap and some egg drop. Yep. So I fed the fish today, fed them yesterday. That was fun. Some of the free food I got was pretty expired before I got it. So I'm feeding it to the fish. Because it's not good enough for me to consume. But I don't want it to go to waste, you know. But today I fed the fish and snipe and a bunch of well, it wasn't the egrids, whatever you call it. It's the snipe is kind of like a pelican. Call him snipe. He's funny. But the seagulls, they just started coming. It was like one and then more and more and more. I had a whole bunch of them. It was really fun. But yeah, I wished I'd have had time to YouTube it. You guys would have loved it. It's terrible cold and windy, but it was so much fun to feed the birds and the fish real quick. It was a blast. Yep. But right now I've got one jacket on. I had 2 jackets on today, but I have 1 jacket on. I have the window cracked. I'm not freezing yet, but it may be because I put some hot pepper in the soup. I was hoping it would keep me warm, and I think I'm right. Yay. And then I'll go over to Walmart and see if I can manage to catch a electric blanket that I can run with this power unit. And see, here's the cool thing. I could bring my power unit to work and charge it. I thought about that today. I said, hey, this would be great. Because then I don't have to stress my car by charging it on the car. I just do it while I'm at work. Because it charges up real quick at work. I'm going to take, a couple hours. That will have onboard power. But it would be really nice. I mean, even if I can't use it, except for just the coldest part of sleeping or early in the morning when I get up, like in the morning, it's going to be in the 30s. If I could turn that blanket on, set my alarm, wake up, turn the power on to that thing, and go ahead and let it start rolling so I'll get warmed up before I get grooving, would be nice. Take the edge off a little bit. But we'll see. I mean, the inventories are never right on the Walmart app, so they may have a ton of them, they may have none. Who knows? I just know if you order that Walmart pickup to go, there's no guarantees on that sucker. So, but yeah, we'll have to see what they got. I mean, there's other Walmarts I could go to. There's so many in about a 25-mile radius. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5 in about 25-mile radius. 5 Walmarts. So, you know, we'll see. But I'll definitely let you guys know what I come up with. But I really wished I would have got at least a 500 Jackery. I did want one bad. I just didn't want to put out that kind of money for it because they're anywhere from $400 to $500. But a 500 would really run some stuff. You know. So, I mean, like I said, I could always sell this one because I haven't had this one this long. I've only had it a few months. I can't believe I have almost finished this whole soup. I don't know if I've ever finished a whole soup like this in one sitting. Got that much left. Yep. So, man, I'm not in for this cold weather. It was cold last night and this morning. And the night before last, it was so cold, it was burning my ears. Yeah, you know, like chapped windburn kind of thing. Ugh. And you know, you can't stay in the car with all the windows up. That's a big no-no. And you have to have 2 windows slightly cracked. I've been doing swag bucks. What? How did your swag bucks thing go, Roxy? Was it good? I don't understand how that thing goes. You make money? Do people make money? I don't get it. I've done it a few times. It was fun. But I don't get how it goes. You guys check out Roxanne's channel. It's one of my moderators, my good friend. They do swag bucks. Been getting a lot of points. What? You over there playing swag bucks at Roxanne's? It's a blast, man. Use the points to redeem gift cards. What? That rocks. So has anybody done any gift cards on Swagbuck? Buy any Lambos lately? What all can you get? What kind of gift cards can you get? Like any kind of gift cards? Or certain gift cards? That's pretty cool. I had fun playing it. Amazon, Target, really? Jeez. Wow, that's so cool. I need a Hilton Hotel gift card. I want to play Swag Bucks for Hilton Hotel gift card. Now we're talking, by God. Oh, I think they got Pizza Hut and Domino's. Really? Huh. I don't know if there's any Domino's around me, but there's I think like 2 or 3 Pizza Huts in about a 25-mile radius. I used to work for Pizza Hut a long time ago. I need to do a vlog about that mess. Jeez, I went back twice. Ugh. Yeah, I was so mad the second time I quit. Yeah, the second time I was so mad because they were paying the Mexicans like 60 cents an hour to work there. I was so mad. It was so wrong. And these jokers were doing like 120 hours a week, you know, working their butts off. And that company would not pay them like they do us U.S. people. Yeah, that was like, it really broke my heart. Yep, that was a long time ago. Yeah. They used to have pretty good food back then, though. So, I guess carrying and showing is numbering all the food now. See, so I guess so. You know, they started this by the week thing where you can get food every week if you're homeless, and maybe some of the homeless people are taking the food to Walmart or something and trying to get cash or some kind of thing. I'm thinking because every little thing will have a number on it. Yep, it's really wild. Man, that soup is really good. I don't like eating at night. I'm back in the car at all. Really bad idea. But it is really good. I gotta get the trash together. Yeah, I'm really tired. But hopefully it won't be too cold to get over to the W place and look around and see if they got anything I need. As far as blankets. But see what I can come up with. I mean, it didn't work out okay because I could charge that darn thing at work. That way I'll still have power. I wished I'd have bought it a long time ago. I just didn't want to waste the money because I would have rather wasted it towards a place to live, you know, or a hotel or something, you know, for the week. But it's really a blessing just, you know, to be able to run like a USB fan. You can run that sucker all night long and still have tons of power left on that Jackery. And I haven't tried to run the bigger fans that I put batteries in them. I haven't attempted that yet. See, they drop more current, you know. But I do know it'll roll that USB fan all night long and charge it up too. Walmart doesn't sell those anymore, and I gave one to a boondocker friend that I felt sorry for that didn't have that one little tiny pan in his van, and man, I was like, I felt really bad for him. And the bad part is he doesn't want to make like more than like 10,000 a year or something. You know what I mean? Real strange. He claims he can get huge money from the government for his military stuff or something, but he never gets it done. He says stuff like, well, it takes time and, you know, it's a lot of work. Well, by God, I'd be working at it. And he brags about how I get 7K a month. Why are you living in your car, man? But I gotta say, I'm working. Sometimes. It works sometimes. But, yeah, I gave that one fan to him. I have two of those USB fans. And I'll turn my little light off. And you know, I can't get any more. I didn't see any this year at Walmart, so they may have discontinued that type of little fan. And that would be really a sad thing, because a gated way to help somebody to basically save their life. You got, when it gets so hot, you've got to have some fans. I've got like 4 of the big fans, but it costs $5 a day for batteries to run those. And that's expensive. I mean, I just grew out of using an ice chest because it would cost me like $3 a day for ice. And for $3 a day times 30 days is $90. So like I could actually buy, you know, food. I can budget and buy, you know, little bits of food that's real, you know, instead of buy ice. Yep. So, and then I have a microwave at both my jobs, so, you know, if I want to get something I could just throw in the micro or something, you know, and I can do it at work with no problem. I hate going to the gas station or something and go, can I use your microwave for my stuff? I feel like a jerk, you know? But yeah, so I'm gonna go down to the Walmart place stop and go see if I can find an electric blanket and find one that's low wattage. And then I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna let you know if this turkey will work. So you have a crazy story? I just looked at this thing. I think they got the Hilton you are looking for. What? Shut the door. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about, by God. My idea of roughing it is a room at the Hilton. That's for sure. I'm not a camping individual. Apparently, Straight Talk has internet now. Well, they have had a thing where you can buy, like, internet, but it's really expensive. It's kind of like when Verizon started. It's really expensive. But unless they've got, you know, a unit like the T-Mobile and Verizon do, where you can, you know, rent a unit. But the Verizon one is way more expensive than the T-Mobile for a home unit type thing. But now T-Mobile is now letting you, before they said you couldn't use it for business, and it was for home only. Now you can do it for business with T-Mobile's unit. But yeah, and where I'm at now, the signal's so sucky. It was. I moved my office again after I moved it the last time, and the bad part is I don't get any more free Wi-Fi, and so I I stopped using my T-Mobile one. It just got so weak. I said, forget it. I'm just gonna give it up. And I hadn't taken it back, but I can always exchange it and see if it'll run a better one. But I haven't used it in like 2 or 3 months, so I don't even know if they're gonna bill me for those months or not of non-usage prepaid. Hopefully they won't, but I need to make a decision soon because I need to take them their unit back so they can have it back because I didn't buy it. Or go ahead and start the service back up on it. But I prepaid on it, so yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. But and they won't run it unless you pay on it every month. So it doesn't just keep going, and I could have been using it. It doesn't do that. Once you don't pay, they don't turn the service on. So hopefully we won't have any major problems over that and get back billed. But yeah, that now if Straight Talk has started one with a canister that you can buy or order or whatever, like those other ones, but I think there's like 3 of them that do it. Now with that canister you can like take to your house and it's just for internet only. But one of them's really bad expensive, credit check and all kinds of stuff deposit. And then the other one is just really expensive. And then the T-Mobile's the cheapest deal all the way around. It's like $50, $55. If you use a credit card with it and register it on the credit card, it's like straight 50 and nothing else or something like that. But I don't like to register a credit card with nothing. It is such a problem to get them to stop. I mean, I've had problems on my gym membership. Oh my gosh. Yep, I've been to them 3 or 4 times now to try to get them to straighten it out. So, but they're supposed to have it straight now. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Well, at least I'm not freezing. Thank God. I just can't stand to freeze. I guess that's just going to be the secret. I'm going to have to do a lot of hot. Apparently, Straight Talk is internet now. I saw it was a white square box. It had 45 on the display thing. What? Are you sure it wasn't the home telephone thing? Because I've got the home telephone units. I do need to buy a card for that one that I've got. It's in my office. I haven't bought a card in a while for it, but it's okay because I own it. And I can pay for it when I want. But yeah, they've had, a small thing of the internet that you could buy, kind of like the old Verizon from Straight Talk. And it was like, you get like 10 or 20 gigabyte for like, $60 or $70 or something. And the problem is that you'll use that right up if you're doing work on the internet, because I used to do Verizon. It was a little plug-in USB thing, and seemed like an internet box. Well, I'll have to look it up. It will be on the website too, but if you can get what they call reconditioned, it's just one somebody returned. It doesn't work in their area, and you'll get them really cheap, because that's what I bought so many of the home phone units and given them away to people that needed them, because they're a good thing to have, if your health is rough, and when your phone battery goes out, you can still run that Straight Talk unit. I mean, I've taken it in the car. My daughter and I used to travel a lot and stuff. We just plug it into the car and we can answer calls while we're in the car driving around. Yep, or plug it in at the hotel room and still be getting calls in and stuff. It just works wherever. You don't have to change the number and all that stuff. Like the old days where you had to change it every time you moved to track phone. And they'd turn it on in 24 hours with a new phone number. Yeah. So you could have a local number and it would work. But yeah, I do like the home phone unit though. That's fantastic. You should really have a landline and a cell phone because you need it. And see, you could run that Straight Talk home phone unit powered up on that Jackery too, if you had to in an emergency, so that you'd have phone service no matter what. Yep. But I got 4 thumbs up, yay! I love you guys. You guys rock. Yes, our sales were okay today, and then they started slowing down in the evening, but I didn't even check to see what the daily sales should have been, but they were okay. It wasn't totally terrible. I was very surprised at all the people out in the really cold weather with all that wind. But and I even saw people wandering around in like shorts and sandals. It was like, oh man, they must be from Massachusetts, you know, or Canada. There's people like that. They don't feel the cold because it's not cold to them. You know, when Ron and I were together, his parents, it was really funny. His mom belonged to the Polar Bear Club in Massachusetts, and so what she would do is a bunch of people would go down there and to the beach and put their bathing suits on and go swimming. I mean, when there's ice and snow out there. Yeah, Polar Bear Club. And now, today, people are busy buying cold plunge bathtubs. They're like ice. That's supposed to be a big thing now. You're supposed to like get in a cold plunge bathtub to energize your day and energize your mind. Sounds more like a heart attack to me. You know, they say hypothermia, like if you fall in like the ocean water and it's really cold, that you only last so long. It like starts killing the brain and stuff. Yeah, I just can't imagine doing cold plunge. Gee whiz. I got a boondocker friend right now that will go down to the beach right now and jump in the ocean to take his bath. No lie. Does it every day. And I was like, I can bring you as a guest to my gym. But he's like, no, I'm okay. He's like, this is warm. From where I come from, Michigan. I'm like, gee whiz. Man, can you imagine jumping in the ocean right now? That sucker is so cold. The only time it is warm is jacuzzi warm in July and August. You walk right into it like it's a heated jacuzzi. The rest of the time, that ocean is cold. Man, I couldn't do it. I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I'm going to do a YouTube vlog about YouTube. Yes. That'll be interesting. So I got a cool new update. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great one. And go check out Mr. Beast's new vlog about he did a Mr. Beast burger in a giant shopping mall. Yeah, that was an incredible video. I watched one of the background stuff that two guys did of all the background stuff. I don't know what that was that went by, but it was like a motorcycle with no muffler. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great one. I'm going to go see if I can locate a reasonably priced electric blanket when I really don't need to spend the money. But if there are any, I might be able to get one that it's reasonable before they're all gone. So I love you guys. And I'll catch you in the next one. Do something kind for a stranger. Show the love, all right? I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me.